Man, a lot of Nigerian artists, they are doing us proud out there. We got the likes of Burna Boy being nominated at the BETs. Yes, Charlie Poppy actually made it to the BETs. That is actually fantastic to an extent. We got a lot of other persons that are really pushing out great works out there. The likes of Davido, making up statistics. And we got Wizkid actually crushing it. 1.5 million unit sales of total albums in his career in the US. That is actually fantastic. And we need to talk about these guys based on the contributions they've made in Afrobeat to an extent. And before we dive into the story, we got something coming in from Seyi Vibez. That is fantastic. I think I need to, really give props up to this guy. According to report, Seyi Vibez Pressure has now spent 1 week at #1 on Nigerian Apple Music Top Songs chart. That is really fantastic. Dethroning songs like With You featuring Omale, that is Davido's song. And then This Pressure is on #1, really loud out there. We got Tata by a person of Burna Boy, on #3. We got a lot. Lahore is on #6. That is Charlie Poppy, featuring Burna Boy. I think that is also a great influence to an extent. But a lot of people are seeing the person of Shea Vibes. They are seeing Charlie Poppy. They are seeing Burna. They are seeing Davido on this particular list, and I think we have to give them commendation. Talking about the BETs, yes, a lot of Nigerian artists actually made it to the BETs, but one thing I'm not happy about is the African black category of rap, music. A lot of Nigerians, they've not really done well enough. That is something I feel, because I really expect much from a lot of artists. But what Olamide is doing right now, because this guy is going to be dropping an album anytime soon, this guy is really working in the United States, working with the likes of Dr. Dre, and then DJ Spino, and I think that is going to be a banger based on the sneak peek I've actually heard from that particular snippet. That is something I feel about that. What is your own take about that? Burna Boy remains one of the biggest Nigerian artists in 2024 down to 2025 right now, but Davido is actually closing a gap. That is something I feel about that. Davido is doing wonders with a lot of margins, a lot of things out there. And we got Wizkid that has not really promoted his album and his works out there, and that is really affecting the visibility of Wizkid in recent time. Rema actually shut down Madison Square Gardens in the US, and also went to Scotiabank Arena in Canada and shut down that capacity, about 19,000 plus capacity. That is really massive to an extent. And these guys, they are doing wonders, and we have to really encourage them to do more. We still got the likes of Irasta really doing a lot. I think she is really massive on that. And we still got the likes of Thames. Thames is one fantastic artist that is not going to fade away in the music industry just like that, because she's got a lot to offer. The pen game is actually right on point, especially when collaborating with the Westerners. That is something I kind of understand about Thames. But Davido has assured us in 2026 that he's going to be going on a joint tour with Chris Brown, and they are going to be dropping a joint album. That is really strategic for Davido to an extent also. In 2025 right now, yes, looking at nominations at the BETs down to the Grammys, I think a person of Charlie Poppy is going to get a Grammy nomination in 2025. That is something I feel, because I'm too certain, I'm too sure. Having a BET nomination and then also entering on a Billboard, that is really massive. And I think Charlie Poppy had an interesting big year in 2024 and in 2025. That is something I feel. But what is your own opinion about this? Do you feel like that also? We got Davido with the 5 album, and this guy has promised to dropping a documentary following up his 5 album. What is going to be contained in that documentary? Some people are saying that the story will still involve the story of Wizkid and also Burna to an extent. What is your own expectation? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms.